What's up, Madden community? MT Squared back with another Madden 23 Ultimate Team video. And today I will be showcasing a Chiefs 50 out of 50 theme team. I had a couple people request this theme, and I was surprised at how good this team actually is, especially with a couple nice upgrades they've gotten over the last week or so. If you do enjoy this video or find it helpful, hit that like button and subscribe so you can see my daily videos, and let me know what theme team you are running right now. I just put out a Raiders theme team video out yesterday. A lot of people are running that theme team right now, especially with all of the upgrades they just got through with the Campus Heroes promo. And I'm actually in the process of switching over to the Raiders theme team. It is extremely expensive, so if you're thinking about it, just know it's going to cost you probably somewhere around 3.5 to 4 million coins. All right, so first of all, you're going to want to get this rare strategy card. If you can't get this, that's okay. It's not mandatory for the team. It just makes it so that you can have extra flex spots because there's 52 players on your roster. So that's 52 team chemistries. This gives you an extra 3, so that makes it possible that you can have 5 flex spots. Plus, you can have 3 additional specialist category cards that are not part of your 52-man roster. So I am using the lineup builder on the MUT23 website here. If you haven't been to that website, definitely check it out. The information for theme teams and building lineups is clutch. Definitely recommend. There's a lot of other useful information on the site, also as far as markup prices, abilities each player gets, and how much they cost. Check it out. All right, so let's look at the offense here. Offensive line, pretty solid here. We have Anthony Munoz I'm using as one of our flex spots at left tackle, and then also our right tackle, Penei Sewell. So those were 2 positions that were a little weaker on the offensive line, so I decided to upgrade those 2 positions out of our 5 cards that we get. And then the offensive line, we have Joe Tooney, Creed Humphrey, and Trey Smith, all solid at left guard, center, and right guard. For our tight end, we have one of the best tight ends in the game, Tony Gonzalez, 89 overall, with Travis Kelce backing him up. So we have 2 solid tight end options. At quarterback, we have Joe Montana, who in my opinion is still the best quarterback in the game. He gets quick draw, which I think is the best quarterback ability available right now. We still don't have access to set feet lead or pass lead elite or any of those increased throw power types of abilities. So that's a really good ability. He has a decent release. He also has good throw into pressure, good throwing stats. Overall solid quarterback. For our running back, we have Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 87 overall. For wide receiver, Tyreek Hill is the best wide receiver in the game for the Chiefs. So we're going to use one of our flex cards on Michael Crabtree, the new best wide receiver in the game. He's going for about 400,000 coins at the time I'm recording this video. So not too bad for a top tier wide receiver. Then we have Valdez-Scantling for a wide receiver 3. We're going to use our team captain on Larry Zonka. So there's only one fullback in the game for the Chiefs. So you're either going to lose a flex spot if you decide not to use Zonka as your team captain, if you don't want to use him. So I put him in there. Obviously, it's a good upgrade for the fullback position also, but you definitely want to try to use Zonka if you can. Looking at our defense here, so starting off with our cornerback. So we have some pretty solid cornerbacks. We are going to add a couple into the specialist section, and I'll show you that in a moment. So we have L'Jarius Sneed as our cornerback 1, still one of the best cornerbacks in the game, super fast. Marcus Peters as our cornerback 2, and Kendall Fuller as our cornerback 3. So the Marcus Peters card, that is one of those MUT rewards cards, so it's not an 85 overall stock for his core elite. You have had to have gotten like the, I think it was GameStop pre-order edition or something like that, where you could choose that. So I believe he only has like an 81 or 82 overall if you don't have access to that. And then Kendall Fuller as our cornerback 3 for our safety. So we're going to use one of our flex cards here on Javon Holland. Still the best free safety in the game, in my opinion, right now. 89 overall, super awesome card. Juan Thornhill is only an 80 overall as a free safety, so you'd have to be rocking that if you did not want to upgrade that position. For our strong safety, we do have Justin Reed. He's only an 84 overall, but that card is really good. I played against a lot of the players that have Justin Reed on their team in Weekend League, also in just in regular head-to-head, and he seems to play really well for other teams. I haven't personally used him, but I have maybe thrown an interception or 2 to a Justin Reed card. So then we have Tyrann Mathieu backing him up. For linebackers, we're going to use our last flex card spot on Lawrence Taylor, the best edge rusher in the game right now. We have Justin Houston as left outside linebacker, Derrick Johnson and Vrabel as our middle linebacker. So Vrabel is a left outside linebacker, but he gets middle linebacker as a secondary position. So you're going to want to add that to him so you can have a 4th middle linebacker, because there's only 3 middle linebackers in the game for the Chiefs at this point right now. So For our defensive line, we are going to put Emmanuel Agba over at right end. He's listed as a left end, but gets right end as a secondary position, so be aware of that. And then we have George Karlaftis, rookie premier card, 86 overall at left end. For our defensive tackles, we've got Chris Jones and Jerron Reed. So Jerron Reed is listed as a right end, actually, but we're going to put him in as our DT2. He gets that as a secondary position. Looking at our special teams, we've got Townsend as our punter, Harrison Bucker as our kicker, so one of the best kickers in the game. I would recommend putting Crabtree as your kick returner, punt returner. You can put Tyreek Hill if you want. I've noticed that Crabtree definitely has a little bit better change of direction, in my opinion. His movements seem to be a little bit faster. I added Crabtree on my own team, and I was using Tyreek Hill on my Dolphins team. So I think I like that Crabtree card a little bit better than I do Tyreek. Plus, Tyreek fumbled a couple times for me on kick returns, which I was a little annoyed about. So I think Crabtree's just a better option for you. Looking at our specialist here. So really important here, we're going to add Steve Atwater as a sub linebacker so that we can get him into the game. Adds another really good safety. Derrick Johnson as our sub linebacker too. I would recommend putting Lurker on Derrick Johnson. He gets that for only 1 ability point, which is huge at this point in the game. This will make him be able to animate just a little bit better when he gets passes thrown his way. We're going to add Lawrence Taylor and George Karlaftis as our edge rushers, and Chris Jones and Emmanuel Agba as our rush defensive tackles. And then for our slot cornerbacks, we're going to add in 2 more additional non-Chiefs players. If you have access to that Tariq Woolen, the 6'4" corner that you get for reaching, I forget what level it is, or I think it's 200 competitive points on the competitive pass currently right now, then you'll get that Tariq Woolen card. Lester Hayes is another really good option. Probably the best quarterback in the game right now. He's 6'2" with awesome coverage stats. So I'd recommend adding those 2 cards in here. So the reason we're able to add these 2 corners and Steve Atwater is you can add 3 additional cards that are not part of your 52-man roster in this section right here. So this allows you to get them into your lineup so you can substitute them in. So your 3 corners are going to be Woolen, Hayes, and L'Jarius Sneed. If you don't have access to Woolen, just pick another top corner, whichever one you want. But I would recommend putting Crabtree in the slot. He is a slot archetype that gets slot apprentice for only 1 ability point, which is huge at this point in the game since we don't have any quarterbacks that have hot route masters. So that's it for today's video, guys. Let me know what theme team you're running, what theme team video you guys want to see me do next. And if you want to see me do a video, let me know in the comments. I've got a few teams I plan on doing over the next couple days. This one was a comment from like a week ago, I think, that somebody had asked for, so tried to get this one in. Sorry for the delay, but if you did enjoy this video or found it helpful, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel so you can see my daily videos. And thank you for watching this video.